I want to address this question of returning the name to Alameda Park. And I will just say that I come to this question as somebody who is of Indigenous ancestry myself, not somebody who is, a person whose ancestors lived in the Alameda area, but my family is of Native Hawaiian ancestry. And so I think quite a bit in my own personal life about Indigenous issues. And I'll just explain why I don't personally see the idea of returning this park's name to Alameda Park as an option, in addition to all of the very well-reasoned rationale that you all provided. First of all, I feel like the name Alameda Park takes us to the past, and I think a number of speakers have commented on this. And I think this is a really important opportunity for us to be moving forward with a renaming process. Alameda is also a Spanish word that means a grove of trees. So the current name is a nod to essentially the Spanish colonizers who we know have an unpleasant history of colonization and removing people from their lands. I don't think that that's something that we want to recognize with this name. The fact that the name means a grove of trees, to me, also paints an image of an environment free of people, and that we know that that is not true. There were plenty of people who lived in Alameda before the Spanish arrived, and I think continuing to regard, the park by a name that erases those people, to me is not acceptable. And I know some people have referred to the maps that were first drawn up that include the name, in some cases include the name Alameda, in some places don't. I'm not really interested in getting into a conversation about whether that was an official or colloquial use of the name, because I think we also have to think about who those maps were made by and who they were written for. And I think that those uses did not include the Indigenous people. And again, I just feel like returning the name to Alameda Park would, for me, be a wasted opportunity to make a statement about our community's values. And also, frankly, given the amount of time and consultation that the committee has put into reaching out to the Indigenous communities that can trace their ancestry back to Alameda, I think it would be a bit of a slap in the face to choose not to go with their recommendation, in all languages, but in particular in Indigenous languages, words have real meaning. And so for the tribe to have given their permission for the name to be used is, I think, not something that's necessarily done lightly. And so I think a decision to not consider that gift really from them, I think that we should not think about that too lightly. So